We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
if you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
As you know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
Even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part. All right, what up? What's good? What's going on? It's boy, Mr. Lucario. Miles is on his way. So Miles is going to be here in a second, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Who we got up in here? Monogamous Player, Refurbished, Tyrone, Fat John. What's going on? No Data in the building. Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. What's going on? Shout out to June Sports. The Body Type Don was popping. Shout out to Manuel. What's going on? Shout out to Goldie in the building. Bad Man in the building. Dukalek CT. What's going on? What's popping with everybody? So today we're gonna be talking about how having game is not about trying to get women to like you. Okay, it's not. And a lot of guys get this confused. Guys think the game is about trying to convince some chick to want to fuck with them, trying to, chase a chick down, beg her, and all that other stuff. And we're gonna break this all the way down. But before we get into all of that, though, before we get into all of that, you feel what I'm saying? Let's do these commercials real quick. And then we're going to get back into this. Let's go. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game. And you missed a lot of life-changing game if you weren't at the Game Kings 2, the definition of a man seminar in New York City. But don't worry, because right now you can get access to the entire Game Kings 2 seminar. All you got to do is click the link below. And in this seminar, you're going to learn heavy game, some heavy game from myself, Miles Cunningham, Rom Wills, Taekwondo, and Kerry K. Zagan. We're talking about manhood, confidence, attracting women, and much more. So click the link below right now so you can get your copy today. You still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Rom Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLucario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
All right, we back. So Miles is on his way. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Danny. Shout out to my sexy lady April MC in the motherfucking building. You feel me? Shout out to Red Renee. What's going on? Money Mitch was popping. What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody in the chat. We about to get this going. So today's title, we have, it's having game is not about trying to get women to like you. Okay. It's not about trying to get women to like you. And when you think about that, or when you think it's trying to get women to like you, you miss the whole fucking point. See, let me tell you something. The reason why a lot of guys don't understand game is because, one, they keep making it about the woman. You understand what I'm saying? They keep making it about women. Oh, well, how hot is your girl? And let me see you get these chicks. And, you know, what's the pickup line I could say and all this other shit, right? So a lot of this stems from people having this mentality when it comes to game based off of things like pickup artists and stuff. So back in the day, you know, you had a lot of guys who subscribed to being pickup artists. And so it was about, you know, trying to convince or persuade a woman to like you or to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that a lot of guys think that game is about trying to get these girls who don't like you or who might not be interested in you to be interested in you. But that's not what it's about when it comes to you interacting with women, right? See, this is the thing. Let me tell you guys something that some of y'all might not know and some of y'all are just going to hate to hear. You cannot make a woman who is not interested in you interested in you. I'm gonna say that again. You cannot make a woman who's not interested in you interested in you. I'm gonna say it one more time for guys to understand this. You cannot ever make a woman who is not interested in you interested in you, right? So you're probably like, but Locario, I don't understand, but what? But I thought, you know, I thought you can like seduce a chick and get any of these girls with the game. And no. This is what you got to understand, right? You have women over here who are interested, and then you have women over here who are not interested, right? The women over here who are not interested, you will never, right? These women right here, you'll never get them. Never. I don't care what the fuck you're trying to do. They will never fuck with you. Never. So these women over here never fuck with you. Then you have women over here who are interested in you. Now, with the women who over here who are interested in you, there are three types of interest, right? There's high interest, medium interest, low interest. High interest, medium interest, low interest. And then over here, you have no interest. See, you can get the women here, but you can't get the women over here. You understand what I'm saying? You can't do it. So when a woman has no interest in you, you can't fucking get her. So a lot of guys think that game is about trying to get these type of women in certain cases to be interested. So let's say you see a bad chick at your school, at your job, at the bar, you know, in the street or whatever. But let's say she's the chick over here who has no interest, right? There's nothing you can do because she has no fucking interest in you. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing. So the game is not about trying to get her to like you. The game is about trying to find the women over here. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, when you play the numbers game and approach a lot of different women, talk to a lot of different women, what you're looking for is the women over here. You're not trying to convince the women over here to like you. See, sometimes what happens is it seems like you're convincing a woman to like you because what you're doing is you're turning a woman who has, let's say, medium interest into a woman who eventually might have higher interest in you, or a woman who has low interest to start to have higher interest in you. So it looks like, oh, you know, I was able to, you know, spit my shit and you know, my mouthpiece and all this other shit was so tight that I got this girl who wasn't interested in me to be interested in me. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is that the woman has some form of interest in you. It's just not high, which is why it seems like she doesn't have interest in you and then she did. But it is impossible to get a woman who has no interest in you to have interest in you. You understand what I'm saying? And guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we'll get to the questions. And that's what you got to understand right now. It's the thing. The way that I can explain it to you is this way, to make it a little bit more clear. Right? Let's say you have a gay dude who's trying to get at you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you have a gay dude trying to get at you, but you're a straight guy. You don't like dudes, right? Which means you have no interest in this nigga. You understand? So it don't matter what he says or what he does. He's not going to be able to get at you. He's not going to be able to fuck with you because you have no interest in him. You understand what I'm saying? You have no interest in him. So it doesn't matter how tight his game is. You're not going to fuck with him because you have no interest in him. So what I want you guys to understand is that when a woman has no interest in you, there's nothing you can do. Nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing. Right? So it's not about this thing where you're trying to fucking do some magic and get the woman to want to fuck with you. It don't work that way. Shout out to Miles in the building. What's going on, fam? What's popping?
Killing, man. I gotta get you the soap. We go get the soap, man. Stop playing around, man. Get the soap, man.
Get the soap, people. Get the soap. Get that shit. Get that shit cracking. So yeah, so we talking about how having game is not about trying to get women to like you. And you know, it's funny. What gave me the idea of this show was yesterday when we did the Real Game No Theory, and the last dude that called up, he usually always calls up, where he was like, "Oh, you know, but the percentages and you know, being direct doesn't work because don't you got to try to say this to the girl to get her to like you and then make?" And I'm like, bruh.
And shouldn't you be trying to increase the percentages? And
right. And I'm like, look, there's no, the game is not about getting women to like you, right? The game is about you understanding yourself and finding women who are attracted to you. You understand? Finding women who are attracted to the guy you are. You know what I'm saying? Get the shirts.
I don't sleep on the couch, bitch.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Find the women who will fuck with you. This is why we say play the numbers game. See, the numbers game is because, see, this is what you got. Let's say you got 100 women in a room, right? And let's say 15 of those women are women who are going to like you. You don't know this yet, but these women are going to like you for whatever reason.
Right.
Your job is to go into that room of 100 women, talk to 100 women, and then you will find the 15 who like you.
Right.
Interested. The game is not about trying to turn to the other 85 who aren't interested in you to try to fucking like you. That's not what it's about.
Exactly. Exactly. I had a dude on my YouTube live this morning ask new nigga too, young nigga sounded like. He said, Miles, what do women consider creepy, and can you give us a list of things that women find creepy?
Right.
And I said, you already fucked up because you're trying to make a list of things that women find creepy when you don't understand that if a woman doesn't find you attractive, anything you do is creepy.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So this kind of falls into the title because a lot of guys think that when they go up to a girl and then the girl says some shit like, ugh, get away from me, you're creepy. Like they actually think they could have did something different.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, look, if a chick ain't fucking with you, then she ain't fucking with you. Just leave her alone. But see, that's what niggas is trying to do. They're trying their best to relate to as many women as possible when they should be trying to focus on creating an identity, establishing that identity, and then finding women who relate to that identity.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what it's really about. Now, and truth be told, you got some guys who their numbers might be more than yours. Depending on what city they live in, depending on, you know, because you got some guys who authentically just love to shine and floss.
Right.
You know, you have some guys who authentically love the club scene. You have some guys who authentically, you know, they're very social. They have a gift of gab. Like they watch everything from the Discovery Channel to reality TV.
Right.
So they're just the type of person who can relate to almost anybody, have a conversation with almost anybody, and they're the amount of people that they can relate to simply because of who they are is a wide range.
Right. Exactly.
Like honestly, you know, like, and I know dudes like that. I actually consider Lucario one of those type of dudes. Lucario is one of those type of dudes where he gets into a room and you're usually the darkest person in the room, so you stand out immediately.
Right.
You understand? And then you start talking your shit and giving out your unique views on life, and then again you stand out again. You get what I'm saying? And then you're a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it in person. Like you relate to a certain number of women in the room.
Right.
Now, a guy like me, I'll go into the room, right? And I'm medium complected, so I kind of blend in. You know, I'm shorter, again, blending in. So, but there are still some women in the room that's looking for that short, clean cut, confident nigga though.
Right.
You understand? There are women in the room, but it is my job to go and seek them out. Now, the number of women in the room, it might be less than the number of women in the room that's looking at Lucario. It might be, and again, it also depends on the fucking room.
Right, because it could be vice versa. It could be a different way. You see what I'm saying?
We've been in situations like that too, haven't we?
Right.
Where I was getting a certain level of attention and nobody wasn't even looking at Lucario.
Exactly. Right.
Again, it depends on the room. This is why we tell you guys it's a numbers game, but do things that speaks to your identity. So if you're a comic book nigga, if you're a Naruto, Dragon Ball Z anime nigga, go to all of the fucking Comic Cons, nigga.
Right.
Your bitch is there. You get what I'm saying? If you were, you know what I'm saying? If you were a Jamaican nigga who loves cooking and you, that's where I need to be.
Right.
You understand? Lucario needs to be at the spot where, you know, the white girls is looking for a dark skinned dude, so they can defy their father.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's the room that Lucario's gonna clean up in. You get what I'm saying? So again, it's your identity. It's who you are. Like this is what masculine identity, masculine fucking identity. Like it's not a game. It's real, bro. It's real. And a lot of you guys, the big part of why you have so many questions about life is because you're not listening to yourself. You don't have, there's no voice inside of you telling you what to do.
Right.
And even if there was a voice inside of you telling you, you're not listening.
Right.
Because you're too busy looking at comparing yourself to other niggas. You too busy looking at a whole bunch of YouTube content that's not telling you to listen to that voice inside you. Every fucking day we tell you the truth is inside you.
Right.
But you're not listening. You're not hearing it. The voice inside you is telling you, hey man, let's go to Comic-Con. I bet you there's a cute gamer chick there that loves Naruto just as much as you do. And you're like, nah, man, I want to go to the club because my boy, he got this baddie that went to the club.
Right.
And it's like, but you're not your boy. Like, y'all might be cool, but you're not him. You need to get yourself on the Facebook group for Naruto fans and for Airbender and anime and all that crazy shit. You understand? That's where you need to be. You know, again, like everything is inside you, bro. Everything is really inside you. And it's not about making women like you. It's about putting yourself in those environments where the women will like you or will have a tendency to be attracted to you. You know, shout out to Ron Wills. He talks about, you know, finding your tribe and shit like that.
Right.
You understand? You want to, and this is why we tell you general things like, you know, make sure your grooming is right. Make sure you dress cool and all that shit, because you want to be comfortable. You want to be confident. You want to be clean. And those type of things increase your chances.
Right.
Everybody knows the different. Everybody knows how they feel if they've been sweaty all day, and how they feel when they just come out the shower.
Right.
Everybody knows the difference in how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe there's some exceptions to the rule with some of y'all nasty niggas who don't shower. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all people who don't wash your legs, you just let the water run down.
Right.
I heard of that before. That's some disgusting shit. And I don't want to get racist with it, so I'll just leave it right there. But I'm saying in general, all of us know how you feel when you've been sweating all day. Mm-hmm. How you feel when you come out the shower, you put on some cologne, some lotion, some shea butter, something. You get dressed in some clean clothes.
Right.
And you walk out the door. You know the difference. Mm-hmm. And that energy alone is what's going to is what's going to increase the probability of somebody being attracted to you, because you're comfortable.
Right.
Because you're clean, because you're confident. So you give off a certain energy like, I feel good about myself. I'm clean. I'm confident. So now let's just say you go into a room of neutral women who they're not, you know, they're just right in the middle. They can possibly be attracted to any type of guy.
Right.
Let's just say, right. You have certain situations like that where you get into a room, you get into a party, you go to one of these lounges, rooftop bars, whatever the hell, and you're just in an environment full of women who they can pretty much be attracted to any guy. Let's just right.
Right.
You think they're gonna be attracted to the sweaty, uncomfortable guy, or they're gonna be attracted to the clean, just showered, cologned up dude who feels good about himself? Which one?
Exactly.
So it's things like that you have to realize. So it's not about you making the woman like you. It's about you putting yourself in a position of confidence and comfort that will increase the chances. You understand what I'm saying? And then when you want to get more strategic, that's what I'm saying. You know, look at who you are as a person, as a man. Find those Facebook groups or find those environments or find those places, find those areas of your city that the people like you hang out at.
Right.
And somewhere along the way, you're gonna see a chick that you find attractive. Not necessarily a baddie and all that other shit. Not, you know, fuck all that, you know, sexual marketplace value, because all of those things are decided by other people. But what I'm saying is you're going to go someplace and you are going to see a woman that you find attractive.
Exactly.
Like, for example, the other day I was at a spot and I was actually waiting for a date, right? So I was chilling by the entrance and this joint walked past this joint. I was, perfect, bro. Like my shit. Mm-hmm. And it was like 5 or 10 minutes before my date was going to show up according to the time I scheduled.
Right.
And then she texted me and said, "Oh, I'm going to be a couple minutes late." So yes, I said, I got some time. So the chick walked past and then she started to slow down. I think she was looking for a spot. She was looking for some place. Anyway, went up to her, did my little spiel, whatever. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because she was my type, my vibe, right? Mm-hmm. Now it didn't work out. However, when we started walking back in the other direction, I told her, I was like, I'm headed over here to this bar right here, because I got a date on the way. And she was like, "Oh, word! I performed at that place a bunch of times before."
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So the places that I hang out at is the places that she hang out at. Mm-hmm. So even though it didn't necessarily work out, the conversation though was pleasant. Like before we parted ways, she was like, "Wow, it was really nice meeting you. It was great talking to you. You have a good night. I hope you enjoy your date," and so on and so forth. You get what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to make is, it's you find yourself in places where even if it don't work out, like y'all don't hook up or whatever the fuck it is, you at least have a common attitude. You at least have a common way to relate to each other in a positive way. So all of that stuff about getting rejected and embarrassed and all that dumb shit, it won't even come to you.
Right.
Because you find yourself in environments that you are around likewise individuals. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So even if you say, hey, hey, let me get your number so we can hang out and hook up or whatever. And then she says, nah, because all right, I'll tell you exactly what happened. I said to her, I said my spiel. I said, who would have a problem with us going out for a drink sometime? And she was like, nobody really. Right. And I was like, all right, cool. Take your phone out and let me give you my number. And she said, this is what she said to me. She said, you could put your number in my phone, but I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't do much with it. And I said, fair enough.
Right.
Just like that. And then we kept walking and talking. And then I said, yeah, I'm headed back to this bar over here. She was like, oh, you over there? I was like, yeah, my date is on the way. She was like, oh, that's cool. She was like, I perform at that place a lot. And I was like, oh, what kind of performance do you do? She was like, yeah, I do R&B, blah, 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 blah. And we was just, shooting the shit. It's like we realized that she wasn't going to take my number, because if you're not going to do nothing with the number, I'm not going
to give it to you. Right. Exactly.
Give it to you, but we just moved right past that.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like an awkward, like, oh man, she rejected me. I'm going to go call Lucario and find out why she rejected me, because no, we moved right past it, bro. Like, oh yeah, I'm headed back to this spot. Oh yeah, I perform over here. Yeah, I work with a band and blah, 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 blah. Cool.
Look what L.A. Ambition say. He said you should have taken her number then. No. What the fuck you gonna take her number for? You see, this is what we talking about with the topic. We're not trying to get no woman to like us. Either she with it or she not. Because if she was with it, she would have just took the number. Why would I get her number when you just told her to put the number in the phone and she says she's not gonna use it? So what's the point of me getting her number if she's not gonna use the number I'm gonna give her? It don't make any sense, bro. What are you talking about, man?
Oh shit. All right. Yo, Monogamous, what's going on with you, bro?
Yes, sir. What's up, Miles? What's up, Mr. Lucario, man? I donated to Miles.
All right.
Great topic.
Appreciate it.
What's going on?
Nah, man, I just want to chime in real quick, man, because this is a great topic, and this is something that I be wanting to tell a lot of young guys, right? Because and then a lot of girls even say this too, but I have even like my girlfriend, what I'm saying, her later years of her dating, her dating experience and other women, right? There's a lot of women that come out and they be complaining that nowadays, unlike 5, 10, 15 years ago, guys used to walk up to them and holler at them at the club and stuff like that. A lot of women say that guys don't even do that no more, right?
Right.
And you know what that causes? It causes guys from my age group on down, even to the young guys, to pedestalize women when you shouldn't pedestalize them.
Right.
The only reason why a lot of these young niggas is pedestalizing women is because they're not out there playing the numbers game. So when you're not playing the number game, of course, one particular chick is going to be all that to you, right? Mm-hmm. When in reality, she's not. And I'm going to be honest, guys, a lot of these Instagram baddies and stuff, if you really look at them, they all look the same.
Right.
They all look the same. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of these young guys don't understand that. So you got to be out here and you got to put yourself in positions. And another misconception a lot of guys make is, oh my God, she's a baddie. She's bad, bro. I'm sorry, bro. She's bad. So because of that, you automatically put her on a pedestal and you automatically make her bigger than life, right? But as a nigga that's a player like me that knows game, there's nothing more beautiful than a woman cooperating and wanting to fuck with a nigga just because. There's nothing more beautiful than that.
Exactly.
And I can accept that from a 5 all the way up to a 10.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? There's nothing more beautiful than that. So a lot of young guys, they haven't experienced the cooperation. They only looking at the outside. But there's been many times where I done dealt with bitches that were bad, but they didn't cooperate. Or even if they cooperated, they didn't give me the best vibe, or they didn't give me the best experience.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm glad what you said earlier, Miles. It's not about attracting every girl, but it's just being an attractive guy. You have an attractive aura about yourself. Even sometimes where I done attracted women to me, and I wasn't even trying to attract them to me, but it was because I was simply being myself. You see what I'm saying? I've been in these teacher conventions, these workspaces and all that, and you know, I'm answering questions and giving my point of views about education, and I'm just showing my side of me. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And I didn't have bitches be drawn to that. You see what I'm saying? Or even what you said, man, it's been many a times where I've been out with my friends, and even if a nigga didn't get no number or whatever, or a girl say, no, I'm really not going to use it, right? It's cool because we had a great conversation. I vibe with people. Sometimes, guys, vibing doesn't always result to you smashing a bitch.
Right.
It's just you just experiencing life, bouncing information from each other, you know what I'm saying? Getting that vibe and then going to the next vibe. You see what I'm saying? So it's been many times when I just surrounded myself with beautiful women and we just had good, I'm the type of guy, I like to have a good conversation. So that don't even have to even be because I'm attracted to you. I can have a good conversation with anybody. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So because of that, a woman is able to be more attracted to me than ones that are. But even what y'all said, guys, there's so many guys that they holler at 100 women, they're going to focus on the 85 instead of the 15 that likes them. But they don't realize that the 15 is more than enough.
And, and monogamous. See, and this is why I want guys to stop saying words like cold approach and start saying going out to meet women. Because check this out. Check out how if you find yourself at a place, at a bar, and you're surrounded by beautiful women and you're talking and schmoozing, or maybe you're at a group table or by the bar and you end up having a conversation. What happens when you put yourself in situations like that? What you can do is, let's just say it's 3 women, 5 women, right? You can look around and check the vibe and know which one or which 2 is the one that you can say something to, like towards the end of the conversation, or when if you're about to leave, you be like, "Hey, ladies, it was really nice talking to you." But that one that yeah, that one right there, like she feeling the nigga. That's what you be like, "Yo, hey, come over here for a second. Let me say something to you real quick. Listen. I'm about to go to this other spot. Let me get your number real quick. Maybe we could hook up sometime, this, that, and the third." And you know for a fact that that's the one that's going to give you the number, bro. And you don't have to waste your time fucking with all the other 4 that you know not really feeling you like that. But see, that's what the numbers game is all about. And that's what going out and meeting women is all about. It's about getting that social awareness, getting that social intelligence. So you don't, because a lot of these niggas, the average nigga, what the average nigga gonna do? He gonna go to each one of these bitches individually and be like, "Hey, can I get your number? Oh, no. Rejection. Hey, can I get your number? Oh, no. Oh, hey, can I get your number?" And then he gonna blow it with all 5 of them, right?
Exactly.
You say to yourself, "Hey, I'm going out to meet women." So you go, you chilling at the bar, you order a drink, you say what's up to this girl right here, you say what's up to that girl right here. Maybe even there's a couple at the bar, and then then the couple, their friend who's a girl was in the bathroom. She just comes back to the bar. So now you got a friend on this side. You got a person on that side to talk to. The couple is over there talking. Maybe there's a sports game on and y'all talking about who y'all want to win. And then the girl from the bathroom, the friend from the bathroom comes back to the bar, right? And then you see her checking you. And then you say, "Hey, how you doing? I just met your peoples right here. They say you was in the bathroom. Everything good? All right, cool. Who you want to win the thing?" Boom, boom, boom. You vibing, just chilling, having drinks, chilling. Now, towards the end of the night, you know that one was checking you out. And before you leave, "Hey, what's up? Let me holler at you real quick." Go to the side, holler at her real quick. Tell her to pull out her phone, put the number in there, and then keep it moving.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because you're going out to socialize. You're going out to meet people. You're going out to put yourself in the environment. A lot of y'all niggas, a lot of these cats, like we had a guy, on the show over the weekend. The dude was like, "I force myself to interact with women."
Right, exactly, right.
Because I don't, and that's proof. Because I remember, Lucario, shout out to you. You did a video years ago that and you asked the question. No. You said you have to like women.
Exactly. You got to like the process. You got to like all of that shit.
You got to like it all. So if you're the type of nigga where you really you hate socializing and shit, then chances are you're shout out to Kevin Samuels. Buy a dog and die alone, huh?
Exactly right.
You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all niggas is just as bitter as the bitches that you claim you hate.
Right. That's a fact.
You don't want to go out and meet nobody. You don't want to go out and be cool. You don't want to go out and learn how to relate to people.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Come on, man. Like, what y'all really think this is? What y'all really think this is? How you think you gonna get pussy?
Mm-hmm.
If you can't even relate to somebody, like, come on, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. And Miles, I'm so glad that you said that, because you're basically saying that you got to know how to read the room, right? There's been many times where I done went out with my guys, right? Let's just say I'm guy number 1, my best friend guy number 2, number 3, number 4, right? And we meet girl A, B, C, and D, right? And they all sitting together, right? So let's just say guy number 1 is attracted to girl A, guy number 2 is attracted to girl B, right? But we don't go in all already on one-on-one basis. When we all go talk to these females, we all talking as a conglomerate. Right. We all bother with all of them, because guess what? As we start to break the ice, we might realize that girl C actually might like guy 1. You see what I'm saying? And girl B actually might guy 4. So as the conversation brews, then we can start maneuvering into the spot. It's been so many times where we done set in a certain arrangement with females, and by the end of the conversation, people done move chairs, and one girl is sitting on a nigga lap, one girl is sitting by me. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's just all about vibe. And guess what? Sometimes I've been the guy that my niggas got the girls, and I was the one that didn't get it. But guess what? That didn't bother me, because I'm still having a good time, and I'm still adding to the flavor of the conversation.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And that's another around niggas that want to see you win. And you got to be the type of nigga that want to see them win. So if they the ones going out with the coochie at night, I mean, this particular night, then support your man and being a wingman, and vice versa. You see what I'm saying? Versus being bitter and shit, and oh my God, da da da. Now you trying to cop block against your guy. You got to understand vibes. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I want to say, guys. Thank y'all for the opportunity.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you, Monogamous. Yes, sir. Hey,
man.
And shout out to Gerard R for the $50 Cash App. He says, thanks for the lessons. Yes.
And shout out to Eric for the $10 Cash App. He said, supporting the show. And he said, I just bought 2 soaps. That's what's up. Yes. That's what's up. Get the soap, people. Get the motherfucking soap.
Get the soap.
Get the soap. Masculine identity soap. Get that shit, nigga. All right. But nah, that's real shit though. It's because it's like, I'm fucking dropping my phone and shit. But anyway, it's real shit, because what happens is, guys, is this, right? Well, Monogamous is saying some real shit, because I remember there was a time I went to this event, and I was talking to these two girls, right? These 2 chicks. And we were just sitting there shooting this shit or whatever. And so, game of like how to talk to groups of women or whatever. But as I'm talking to them and just feeling out the vibe, right? What happened is that like it seemed like both of them was interested. But then as I was talking, one of them I found out had a boyfriend, right? And so then I was like, okay, she's out. Because even if she wanted to do something, she probably couldn't do something because her friend is there, and her friend would be looking at her like, what the fuck you doing? You got a boyfriend. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So what happened was I went at the other one, because I know the other one, it was obvious that she was interested because of how she was, coming at me, flirting with me or whatever. But the thing is that this is the same thing when we talk about, I'm not trying to get them to like me. I'm having a conversation and I'm seeing the chick choosing. See, that's the real thing about a choosing signal. It's not about you sitting there waiting for a woman to just check you out because she think you're cute. Choosing signals is really when you as a man take action, and then you see the women who are choosing you based off the action you took.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all don't get. So you got to see which chick is actually choosing you in the situation of you interacting with her to let you know that she's feeling you. That's what the real choosing signal is. It's not you sitting there and just waiting for a bitch to look at you, and then you go like, oh, she's looking at me. Let me go over now. No, you're supposed to go over regardless, interact with the woman, talk with them, go back and forth, do what you got to do. And then based off of that, you see, okay, this girl feeling me or not? Is she actually trying to make something happen or not? And if she's trying to make something happen, that's the girl you proceed with, and you do that. If she's not, then you just keep it pushing, right? Yes. But you don't need to sit there and fucking, like chase after a chick or beg her to fucking want you, because it's the thing. You thinking that you got to try to get women to like you, right, is a thing that actually makes you more insecure. basically you're saying that I have to convince or persuade this woman to be interested because I'm not interesting. You see what I'm saying? So I have to do more to get her to be interested. But it's like, bro, she's just not interested. And it's fine because every woman is not supposed to be interested in you. You see what I'm saying? They're not. So you're and this is why it's so funny when guys feel some type of way why the chick rejecting them is that, see, when you understand the game, you look forward to rejection because you understand it's supposed to happen.
Right.
You see what I mean? So all it does is that it eliminates, because it's the thing. If you see just like Miles, just like you saw that chick, you said, yo, this is the chick that's kind of like my type. She's physically attractive and feeling it like that. So now you have to go and approach her so she can either get with it or eliminate herself. You know what I'm saying? Versus you sitting there like, damn, I wish I would have approached that girl. I wonder what would have happened. You see what I'm saying? So you got to do it so you can see what could happen. So either she's with it or she's not. And if she's not with it, that's cool because every girl's not supposed to be with it. And if she is with it, that's cool because then now this is a chick that's feeling you and trying to make something happen. But either way, you're not trying to get her to like you. You're not trying to fucking chase her. You're not trying to convince her to want to fuck with you. Because that's a waste of time and energy, and you can't actually do that to a woman who's not feeling you. If she's not feeling you, she's not feeling you. It don't matter what the fuck you do. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing you guys have to understand. So all of this time where you guys are wasting, like trying to think of ways to get that girl in your class to like you, think of ways to get that chick that flaked on you 3 times to fucking want to get. They don't like you, bro. It's over. Just call it a day, man. Just call it a day. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But guys, you want to call the number is 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. Donate $5 up and call in. Let's see what some of these questions are saying. So Leek said, isn't seducing convincing to a certain degree? No, well, seducing is really more of trying to persuade a woman who has medium or low interest in you to actually do shit with you. So what happens is you only need to seduce women who have medium or low interest. You don't need to seduce women who have high interest because their interest is already high. So what happens is that, but the thing is, you can't seduce a woman who has no interest in you. Because remember, there's high interest, medium interest, low interest, and no interest. So if a woman has no interest, you can't seduce her because there's no interest there. There has to be interest for there to be seduction or for seduction to work. And it only works on women who have medium to low interest. And a lot of times, truthfully, it really works mainly on women who have, let's say, medium interest in you. A lot of times when women have low interest in you, you have to be you got to be like your game have to be super, super tight. But then the funny part is if your game is super tight, you probably wouldn't try to get a low interest chick to try to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? So that's the paradox. You feel what I mean? But yeah, it's really about seducing is about really those medium interest women, trying to get them to have higher interest in you. For example, if you meet a girl and you're trying to smash, right, that night, and she has medium interest in you, she's probably not going to want to smash you that night. So then you have to seduce her to get her to, or persuade her to do it that night. So which means you're going to have to spend more time talking to her, spend more time flirting with her, spend more time building sexual tension. You understand? You're going to have to do more of that to get her to the point of wanting to actually fuck with you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the thing with it. You feel what I mean?
And I wouldn't. I'll say this too, because I just looked up the definition. It says like the basic meaning is attract.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Someone to a belief or into a course of action.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So the thing is that attraction has to have some basis on the other side.
Right. Exactly.
And so it's just like what Lucario said, like she has to already have some type of interest or inclination.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're doing is you're providing the bridge.
Right.
You understand? You're attracting the person. You are attracting them to a belief or into a course of action. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's so I mean, so you can do it. There are ways of doing it from doing like lying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can persuade someone, or even convince. You can say, but still, even all right. For example, if you look up magic, Any magician will tell you, or if you ever watch one of those, you know those magic shows on TV where they reveal the secret or they reveal the
trick.
The trick. What magicians know about the audience is that the audience wants to be tricked.
Exactly.
That's why they show up to a magic show.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? They want to be fooled. They want the illusion. So that's the thing you have to understand about seduction and attraction.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be some type of interest on the other side.
Exactly.
That's why I was saying earlier that this is why you go out and you meet women
and
learn how to be socially intelligent enough to notice when there is attraction on the other side. So then you can begin the seduction process.
Exactly.
You understand? But when you just run outside and a bitch had her back turned to you the whole time and you just run up on her like, yo, I want to fuck.
Right. Exactly. Now that's some real shit you said, because like the thing is, a lot of these dudes don't have the social intelligence because they're not actually out there doing the thing. So you don't. So they don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Like they don't. Like this is why even when sometimes guys call in and they say, "Yo, Miles Lucario, I was talking to this girl and she's like." You know what I'm saying? She's not picking up her phone. I texted her 3 times and she didn't respond. And it's like, bro, don't you realize that this chick ain't feeling you, bro? Like, don't you realize that she has, like, she's not trying to make it happen? And it's like, dudes think that, well, if I had enough game, then I could turn her around. And no, she don't fucking like. See, this is the thing. Check this out. A woman really, and this is how it really should go. It should really go from when the first interaction from a woman should be high, and then it can probably dip if you on some bullshit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But it shouldn't necessarily, like, most of your interactions shouldn't be low and then trying to get it high. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be starting low, and that's what a lot of dudes do. They start low 90% of the time.
Right.
They're like, they're dealing with a woman who really just don't got interest in them. And remember, guys, most women who have low interest in you is because they don't like you, but they like what you represent, which is attention. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand that. You represent non-sexual attention, which is why in the first place, they even fucking with you or talking to you in the first place.
Right.
They don't like you enough for it to be anything but that, which is why you get all the flakes, the runaround, you text a girl, she don't call you back or whatever it is. She's not really feeling you. Because Miles, check this out. The girl you talked to, she actually was on point, because she said, if you give me the number, I'm not going to really do nothing with it, which was great for her to say there. So it ain't no wasted fucking time, right? You see what I'm saying?
It was beautiful, bro. I loved it.
That's why you got to love when the chick is like, nah, because it's like, thank you for not wasting my fucking time, because I'd rather you say no than to take my number, I take your number, and then we do all, for what? Like, just so you can soak up my attention? Like that, like I would rather you just say no.
Mm-hmm.
So be thankful when women tell you fucking no, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Crazy shit. But guys, call in 919-647-9392.
Yeah, call in 919-647-9392. Please, guys, don't be trying to call in at the last minute. Please, please call in. Try to call in now. Please.
Exactly. So Efosa says, hey, Lucario, you have a bad boy membership program? I can help me to be good in bed. Yeah, there's a program on there right now that it teaches you ways to be good at sex. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm good at sex. You're bad at sex. I'm good at sex. You're bad at sex.
You know what I'm saying? Check that out. It says, question, should you have sex with a woman who live in the same apartment? Let me see. See, it's weird because in general, no.
Right.
But it all depends on the context. Because see, let me tell you something, like with chicks in your apartment, even chicks that you work with, okay. See, and what I'm about to say, it requires you to have really tight game, because you need to have social intelligence and awareness to understand this. But women in those situations, like who live in the same apartment building or whatever and all that other stuff, in order for you to make that happen and it to be a smooth thing, you would really have to be clear on what the situation is, and she has to understand what you're doing and what the situation is. Because what most of you guys will do is y'all motherfuckers will find a chick that live in your apartment complex or whatever. Y'all feeling her. You fucking tell her a whole bunch of bullshit. You start acting like you love the chick. You start acting like it's something it's not. And then you bring another chick to your apartment and she see you with the other chick, and now it's an issue.
Now it's an issue.
You know what I'm saying? Versus if you actually had a conversation with her and said, listen, and check this out. And I'll say this. This is why it's so fucking good to deal with women who are promiscuous. Y'all niggas be on that, the body counts and all. Listen, a promiscuous woman who just likes to fuck and just wants some good dick, that's the type of chick, and you're on point to make clear parameters of what the situation is. That's the type of chick you can fuck with. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all niggas, y'all be meeting these chicks and y'all want to wife them up, and it's like, she's amazing, and you start acting a certain way towards her, and then she get the wrong idea, and then you bring another chick to your spot, and then it's drama with you and this chick, and you gotta fucking, be watching your back when you walk into the hallways in your own fucking place. So you gotta be careful with this shit. So if you know how to navigate, and you know how to deal, like I remember when I used to work at the gym, there's a chick that I was fucking with a little bit, but the reason why I fucked with her because I was clear about what it was, and she understood, and she was on point in that sense that she was already doing this. Like she basically showed me, she showed me some pictures. She told me about guys she fucked at work already. You feel what I'm saying? So I already knew she was about it. But we can
and hold on, Monogamous, 1 second. Shout out to Stin Savage for the $10 Cash App. He says, for identity, man, Miles Lucario, you're the best.
Oh yeah, shout out to K-Son. K-Son, he sent the $20. He said for everything, thanks for the game. Appreciate you.
Yep. All right, so shout out to them, man. Guys, you can donate anytime. You don't gotta call up to donate. All right, so Monogamous, what's going on with you? You did you forget something?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I did. I usually forget something, man, because I always got something else that comes in my mind, man. But it's just something else that you said, Miles, and a lot of y'all are young guys, and a lot of guys just don't realize this in general, right? But it's not always about smashing females. That's why when I was making that example about when I go out with my guys, they might be sometimes the ones that's actually, that's going to build up something casual with a chick, right? But this particular night, I might actually just went out, and, the night just turned out for me to where I actually networked. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, man, it's not about smashing a chick, right? Sometimes it's about networking. There's been some times where I didn't network with chicks or people in general, and come to find out we all in the same profession. I might meet a chick at the bar, and she might be a principal. So even though I didn't get the number, I still got the contact, right? And you never know. I might can, get a job, next year or whatever if I change school. You know what I'm saying? So and sometimes it's not about this sex and stuff like that. It's also about networking. Right. And sometimes you just got to look at the overall picture. That's why you just got to vibe. When you vibe, whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you're supposed to pull a girl and smash, that's going to happen. If you're supposed to network with these females and actually build connections, that's supposed to happen. If your guys are supposed to get you know what I'm saying? Whatever happens is supposed to happen when you vibe and you just enjoy life and you allow what's supposed to happen to happen.
Facts.
So that's the only thing I forgot to tell y'all. But thank y'all so much again.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Right. My man Monogamous, he on vacay, so he got time. He got time today.
Shout out to June Howard for the $5 Cash App for peace and prosperity for 2 decades of game. That's what's up. Appreciate you, man. So guys, calling number is 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. Call up. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your questions. All right. So this one says, I don't like to go to clubs, bars, and concerts, but you can find lots of hot women there. Would you still recommend me to go to these places, even if I don't like these places, just so I can meet women? No. So if you actually don't like going there, don't go there. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're not going to want to really be there. And then that's going to affect sort of like your vibe in the situation.
Yeah, it's going to affect your energy. Definitely.
Right. So meet women in other places. There's a lot of other places you can meet women. We can meet women everywhere in any situation. So it's not just the club, bars, and concerts. The only thing is that in those situations, you have a large number of women in one spot. which is what makes it easier because you have a large number of women in one spot. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I loved about college. When I was in college, nigga, it's just wall to wall women, bro. It's ridiculous. Like there was times that even in my classes, bro, it'd be like me and like 4 niggas and like 35 women. You feel what I'm saying? So it was just like wall to wall chicks.
You know what I just noticed too? That guys who believe, because you said something about choosing signals earlier, right? But guys who believe in choosing signals are just bitch ass yucca. That's all they are, right? Because if you really think about it, like you said, Lucario, the real choosing signal is after you 832. Hold on 1 second. The real choosing signal is after you've like made a connection, introduced yourself,
right,
and interacted socially, and then you say to yourself, okay, she's feeling me or she's not. So I'm a put my bid in on this because so even in school, like you could be that guy that you on campus walking through and you say what's up to everybody, but that one girl that's looking at you twirling her fucking hair and shit, that's the one that you be like, yo, what you doing later? You know what I'm saying? You know, meet me in my dorm real quick.
Exactly.
That's the one. You know the one that's like when she see her, she grab her book bag straps and then she push her titties together when she see you. You be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? But again, you gotta know, you know what I'm saying? You gotta see the real signal.
Right. Exactly.
It's a real scaredy cat bitch ass nigga that's just, you know, well, I'ma just post up.
Right.
And look around. Like that's what females do.
Exactly.
But whatever, man. You choosing signals, niggas. Choosing signal niggas will never change. But anyway, 832. What's going on? You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate?
Yeah, I donated, guys. Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Where'd you donate, sir?
Miles Cunningham. I think $5 this time.
All right. What's your oh, there it is. Oh, my man. Okay, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm just sitting back working, and you guys said some shit that made me just want to go in my pocket and donate $5. The guy said, be thankful. She said no. And I damn near dropped my pen and said, oh, my God, I got to donate. Fuck it. I just got to donate. So, hey, that's powerful, man. Be thankful. Be happy. Do the fucking laughy taffy. Do the whatever, the woozop. Like, it's great. Like, that's a great thing to happen. She said, no, fuck it. No time wasted. No money wasted. And I ain't waste the outfit.
Exactly.
Facts. Real shit. Do you have any stories of a woman saying no and you realize you dodged the bullet?
Oh man. Yeah. There've been times on. Man, where should I start with that one? Oh, just make a long story short. There's been times where I'm glad that I didn't go over there that night because her baby daddy still stalks her. I'm glad there are times where I didn't even go over there because she just wanted the meal and she wasn't really trying to do anything serious. And I'm not going to pay for no sex. I'm not going to, do circus acts to get you to like me. So there's plenty of times where I've been told no. And truthfully, when a woman tells me no, it makes me want to get 10 more girls. It feels me to say, oh, cool, that's no problem. Well, shit, now that she's out the way, I know not to even go in that direction no more. Not that I'm butthurt, but it's like she ain't choosing, and that's fine. It's cool. On to the next one, and I sit back and chill. And the whole time, I feel better knowing that she's out the way. Like, she is out of the game. Like, I don't even see her no more. And, again, it's not coming from a butthurt position. It's just the fact that she's not willing to go. And like I say, the game is not about the women. So since I'm not in the game of making and trying to convince women, okay, cool. She's not trying to buy. Okay, the show goes on. 1 monkey don't stop the show. I got to keep talking to girls, keep approaching, keep going on. So when I heard you guys say that statement, be thankful. She said no. I was just like, man, that's worth me digging in my pocket, man, because that's some powerful shit, man. Be grateful. Be thankful. Be thankful that she don't want to waste your time. Be thankful that you don't got to spend any money. Hell, be thankful you ain't even got to, get caught up in the bullshit of, all you see me for is sex. Do you want anything more? And we should just wait. And, you know, I'm a virgin. And,
Right.
you know, I don't really do it for guys I don't know. And, you know, why don't you pay my bill before I think about fucking you? Like, you should be thankful you're getting the resistance. Yeah, resistance is a great sign to keep moving, man. So you guys always saying some cool stuff, and I just want to chip in, man. And anytime I hear you guys preaching, I gotta dig in my pocket and put some inside the thing that go around the church. What's that called?
Offerings,
what's that thing called?
Offerings.
Offering,
Yes, sir.
Anytime you guys put an offering, man.
All right, brother. Hey, man, we appreciate you, man. Appreciate the call. Appreciate the donation, man. You have a good day. All right, brother?
No doubt. Take care, man.
All right. And then in the meantime, we're gonna say thank you to June H for the $5 Cash App. He says for peace and prosperity for 2 decades a game. I think you he sent you one too, right, Lucario?
Yeah, shout out to Vincent for the $5 Cash App. Appreciate it.
Exactly. Vincent B says for the game, $5. Yep. Appreciate you, man. All right. All right, so yeah, guys, call in 919-647-9392. And we could continue to do the questions. Could we get on call?
How long does the 25% off sale for the soap is gonna last?
508. Hold on one second while I answer this question. Yeah, so it's a Father's Day sale. And it's gonna last until Father's Day, I think, which is Sunday, June 18th, if I'm not mistaken. Right, yeah. So it's 25% off the soap. But I had a couple of people said that there's no space to put in the code, so I gotta call up the people to make sure that they put it as a part of the checkout page. So, but yeah, the code is father for the soap sale. This is going to be 25% off, man. And it's going to last until Father's Day. All right. So appreciate y'all and appreciate the question, Rickster. Now let's get to 508. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate?
Yes, I donated $20 to Hashim Smith.
All right.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got to double check. And what's your name?
Kaysen.
Okay. You got it. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. What's going on?
Appreciate you, bro. So what's on your mind?
Yeah, so I just really wanted to give y'all your props. You know, some people say flowers, some people say cigars, but I say props. So I really want to give y'all props for everything that y'all done. Mm-hmm. You guys give me so much game over the years. And I really wanted to say, because I'm experiencing things now, because I'm living it, which I talk about, you know what I'm saying, I'm even more grateful now. I can really understand the game. Right. And I think that people who don't really try to live in the game, don't try to become the game, can't really fully understand or overstand what y'all talk about. So I just really want to say I appreciate y'all for everything. Thank you.
Hey, man, that's great, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. And that's
some real shit he said, though.
That's some real shit.
He said dudes can't really understand it because they're not really in it and doing their thing. So a lot of times when we talk, when we say the game is about you and the game's not about women, dudes still don't understand that shit.
No.
They really don't understand that shit. That's why they get so confused, because when they keep thinking the game is about women, that's why they keep trying to get girls to like them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They think game is about trying to say things and do trickery or do whatever to change a woman's mind.
Right.
But the game is about you, because it's about you understanding yourself, so that when you are in these situations, women can see who you are and they're like, oh, that's the guy I'm choosing. And all you got to do is find those women who are choosing you. It's that simple.
Exactly. And another thing he said that I wanted to point out too was that he said he's learned game from us, you know, over the years, but he said he's living it now.
Right, exactly.
And the fact that he's actually experiencing the things that we taught him or the things that we've said, he's actually living it. He appreciates it even more now.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and that's a big part of what we do, where, you know, on a surface level, a lot of people won't really like fuck with us.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's because that's why the name of the show on Sunday is Real Game No Theory.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has to do with, like, the bad boy membership don't work if you don't go out into the real world and apply it.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
The bad boy membership and the masculine identity membership is literally just going to be a collection of content for you to consume. And it might not necessarily work or do anything directly for you. You understand? It might give you some knowledge. It might give you some things to think about. Yes, definitely. But until you go out and put especially the stuff on the bad boy membership, because the stuff with them bad boy membership is actual practices, like step by step practices of things that you're supposed to do in the dating game. The masculine identity membership is more of, I mean, there's a lot of step by step stuff in the masculine identity membership as well, but it's a little bit more introspective, right? But the point I'm trying to make is that you have to take the information and apply it in real time for you to truly see the power of it.
Right.
You understand? Because what a lot of guys do, truth be told, what a lot of guys do is self-development masturbation.
Right. Exactly.
That's what a lot of people in general, really, but we're talking about guys. That's what a lot of you guys do. You love listening to the information, right? Just like how you love listening to Kevin Samuels talk to women and put them in their place.
Right.
Truthfully, it's something that you wish you could do.
Exactly.
So you love to listen to Kevin Samuels do it, or shout out to Fresh and Fit, but you love to watch Myron Frank Castle bitches and kick them out. Right? Because you love to see a man who knows who he is be in charge and implement game to control his own destiny, especially when it comes to women.
Right.
But what we tried to tell you is that if you not just take the information, but take the information and put it to work in your real life, you will become that man as well.
Right. Exactly.
But a lot of guys are afraid to take that extra step to walk into the fourth dimension. You see what I'm saying? A lot of dudes are really afraid to, after they consume the information, to actually go out and actually say something to a woman.
Right. Exactly.
All that shit that Lucario said to do. Man, I wonder if these girls really listen to that. Damn, it takes 12 to 18 months to vet a girl. I don't know, man. I'm gonna just meet a girl and make her my girl in 2 months. Fuck what Lucario's saying.
Right. And he's like, and you know what the funny part is, this is why when I hear motherfuckers talk about receipts, that goes against everything that we're teaching. Because if I'm like, I'm showing you receipts, what am I doing? I'm making it about the bitch.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're trying to get you to understand, is that what you're asking of me, I can't do, because that goes against the teaching. I would be a hypocrite. That's contradictory. But the reason why you're asking for receipts is because you're not living what we're talking about, just like the caller said. So when you're in it, you wouldn't ask that because you would understand how nonsensical that is. You see what I'm saying? But because you're not actually understanding the game, you're making the game about women, which is why you're asking for receipts. See, dudes who, I keep trying to tell you guys, dudes who don't have game and don't have experience always ask for receipts. You know why? Because they don't have the experience. Because you know what you would never ask me for a receipt for? You would never ask me for a receipt for my Starbucks coffee I got the other day. You know why? Because you can get Starbucks coffee. You don't need to see me drink Starbucks. And so you believe that I can get Starbucks. The reason why you need to see a receipt with a bitch is because you can't get a bitch. Unbelievable to think that receipts. That's literally why they ask for it, because it's unbelievable. Wait a second. You get girls? I don't believe it. That's impossible. Oh my God, you get hot bitches. Oh my God, I can't believe. That's why they need receipts, because in their world, in their mind, that's insane. But you would never ask for a receipt for the shit you're doing because you're doing it and you think it's possible.
Lucario, man. Come on, man. Lucario's with the bada bop boom pow.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yo,
it's crazy, man. I'm telling you.
You ain't gonna ask me for my coffee receipt, nigga.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody asks me. Well, I gotta see. Well, you got Netflix? I don't believe you. I gotta see receipts. Let me see your login information, bro. Like, But when it comes to bitch, we gotta always see receipts, right? Because you is like that's crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. Oh my goodness, it's a ridiculous. This shit ridiculous.
I gotta make another batch of soap already. These niggas. Hey, shout out to everybody that's been getting the soap, man.
Exactly. Getting the soap, man. That motherfucking soap, people. I'm telling you. Soap, motherfuckers.
I'm telling you, man.
Yes, sir. Get that shit. Oh man. It says, as a black man, black women and Latinas love me when I approach, but white women seem way harder to get on board when approaching. Do you have to come at them different or just find the right one? Again, title of the show. Stop trying to get these women to like you.
Facts.
You talking about coming at, as soon as you talk about come at a woman different, you've lost. It's over.
Yep.
Listen, I say the same thing to every fucking woman that I talk to. I say the same thing online and I say the same thing in person. The same exact fucking thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like I have a fucking script because I don't need to say nothing different. Because what I've already said works for me. So why would I change it?
Mm-hmm.
Means that I'm not trying to get you to like me. I'm just saying what I say, and the women who are fucking with it will fuck with it.
That's it.
That's it. Like, I don't think it's real simple. Like, once you already have the shit that you gonna say, you just say that to every chick. Like, when I'm online, copy and paste. And all I need you to do is respond to that. Once you respond to that, I say the next thing I need to say, and then I say, meet me here, and that's it.
That's it.
Then when I get on a date, I do the same thing on every fucking date, bro. Every date, I do the same. Come meet me for a drink. We have to drink. I make sure I'm sitting here. She's sitting next to me. I start flirting, doing a little spiel that I do. I'm like, okay, she's already bought in. She's trying to get it cracking. All right, let's get out of here. Go back to my place. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, the game, it just be on autopilot.
Facts.
Like Miles says the same thing. Hey, is there anyone that have a problem with us getting together and get a drink? You see what I'm saying? The same shit.
Same shit every time.
All you guys need to do is come up with the same shit that you're going to say to the girl and say the same thing to the next girl and next girl and next girgirl. As soon as you say, hey, do I need to come at them different? You've lost because your mentality is that I need to change myself for the woman. You already lost. So when you say that, I already know you have like some sort of struggles with women because your mentality is already to be flexible.
Exactly. You already trying to change who you are to try to get at the bitch.
Right.
Crazy.
707, you got to call the 919 number. I see somebody trying to call me on Skype on my phone. Call the 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. Call that number. You feel what I'm saying? That's the number to call.
That's the number to call, man.
The number to call. So guys, don't be doing all that switching up craziness, man. Says, is there even a point of dealing with women who have low to medium interest in you since you have to spend more time dealing with them? Or is it more ideal to just deal with the high interest ones? See, I would say this is the thing. And it's weird because the tighter your game is, the less you're going to want to deal with medium to low interest women. You understand? So you're automatically going to be like, fuck that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I do teach guys how to deal with medium to low interest women because some guys are not at I say it like this. Some guys are not at the level to be strong enough to just fuck with women who have high interest because y'all are not there yet. So I still have to take into account those guys who are like, but Lucario, she's hot and I want to, and I'm like, okay, well, you're still there. So fuck it. You're going to try to do it anyway. So let me at least show you how to do it right. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But generally, I try to teach guys to, just focus on the women who have high interests, right? But you can still get women who have low to medium interest. You're just going to have to put a little bit more time and effort. But I always tell guys to still work on finding high interest women, even though you're dealing with the medium to low interest. Because this is the thing, like even for example, in my book, I think it's How to Have Sex 2 in a Day, or it could be The Magnificent 10. I talk about how this thing where I talk about the ultimatum call, where I tell a guy, and this is for guys who are beginners, I tell a guy, hit up a chick, set up a date. And if she don't respond to you, right, you can hit her up again maybe next week or the week after and try to make it happen. And I was like, and now if the chick don't respond to you, you send her one last text to say, hey, listen, I'm actually interested in seeing you, but I haven't heard from you. So if I don't hear from you after this, I'm going to keep it moving. Right. Now, the reason why you do that is because in some situations, this is what happens with women. Sometimes when you're dealing with a woman who has medium or low interest in you, she's also dealing with another guy at the time. So sometimes what will happen is, or she's like just in some other fucking thought in her head or whatever the fuck is going on in her life. So what happens is sometimes you catch women at the wrong time. You understand what I'm saying? And then what happened is that you can catch her at the right time later. So for guys who like to fuck with girls who have the medium interest, you might catch the medium interest chick at the right time later, if that's what you want to do. So this is why if you hit her up the next time, she might have been done with the guy that she was trying to get with. The shit is over. And now she's looking for something new. And then all of a sudden your ass pop up in her text. And then she's like, oh yeah, let's get together. And then you could get together with her and fuck with her. But my thing is, when you are so tight when it comes to game, you don't necessarily have to deal with that because you got too much fucking swag, bro. You got too much chicks that you could fuck with. It's like, let me tell you, you have so much chicks who want to fuck with you, but also your mentality and your mindset is at a different level that it's almost like I can't bring myself to deal with a woman like that because you're too, I don't know. It's like, like when a motherfucker, like let's say you start making more money, you move into a better house or a different neighborhood, get a nicer car. It's like, you don't really like to do the shit you did before because you upgraded. Right. So when you upgrade yourself as a man, you don't want to deal with goofy ass bitches. You just don't. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
You good?
Yeah, we good. We could go ahead.
All right. 408. You on live with Lacari and Miles. Did you donate?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. So what's up?
What's your name? Where'd you donate at?
Yeah, where'd you donate?
Cash App.
Which one?
What's your name? Hello?
It starts with I don't want to say my name. It starts with an A. My last name is with an O.
Okay, I see you. I got you. All right. Appreciate the Cash App, bro.
All right. All right, so we got your donation. Thank you so much, man. What's on your mind? How can we help you?
Hey,
Huh?
Hello? You there?
408. Are you still there? I got you connected, but we can't hear you.
Hey,
yeah, his phone is a beast.
Hey, 408, try to call back. I'm gonna hang up. Try to call back and get a better connection, bro. We got you. Just try to call back because the connection is real bad.
Right.
All right. So
it's crazy. All right. Let me see. Where was we at? Okay, so this one says a chick ghosted me, but came back randomly, sent me a pic. I told her I don't know what happened to you, but your face changed. Then blocked her. Did her attraction increase? What? Wait, what? We'll get to that question after.
707, what's going on? You on live with Lacari and Miles? Did you donate?
Yeah, this 408. I just called you right now.
Okay. Okay. All right. We got you, bro. Go ahead. What's on your mind, bro?
Hey, somebody told me that when I approach women, like they can tell them what I tell them is rehearsed, and I feel that there's nothing wrong with that. They're just saying that because they're not feeling me, and that's okay.
Okay.
So like what's your guys' take on that? Because that's like what Mr. Locario was just mentioning.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, Locario. What's your take on that?
So you said that you would talk to women and they would say what?
The woman that I have approached, they say that what I tell them is sounds rehearsed.
Okay, so they're not feeling you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So there's nothing wrong with like what you tell them being rehearsed, right?
You said what?
There's nothing wrong with what you tell a woman being rehearsed.
No, it doesn't matter what you listen. Whatever you're saying to her is what you want to say to her. What I'm telling you is, that should look dope. What I'm telling you is that if you're talking to a woman and she's interested in you, she don't give a fuck if it's rehearsed or not, or it sounds rehearsed. She's saying that because she's giving you resistance. Anytime a woman's giving you resistance, it's a form of disinterest. Now, it also depends on her tone, because she could say that to you, but if she's saying it in a playful tone, then it could just be her trying to flirt. You feel what I'm saying? So it all depends on the tone too. But if she's saying it in a way where she's being, dismissive, or if she's like being resistant, then that means she's not interested in you like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. All right, my man. I love you guys. I love you, and I love Miles Cunningham. God bless you guys. Thank you for taking my call. Have a good your life.
Hey, we love you too, bro. Take it easy, man. Thanks for the call. Thanks for the donation, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Great. Hey, we get some great calls today, man. People showing appreciation, man. That's what's up, man.
That's what I'm talking about. So this one said, so he said, chick ghosted me, but came back randomly. Oh, damn.
Okay. I think this, you on live with Lakari and Miles. Did you donate? 678. You on live with Lakari and Miles. Did you donate?
Oh, no, I ain't donate yet, bro.
All right, listen, call back. We really would love to take your call, but we just need you to go to the top of the chat, hit one of those donation options, and donate $5 and call us right back. All right, brother?
All right, sure.
All right.
Peace. All right, so the chick goes to me, but came back randomly, sent me a pic. I told her, I don't know what happened to you, but your face changed, then blocked her. Did her attraction increase? Well, I want to know, what are you talking about her face changing, and why'd you block her? You understand what I'm saying? Now, sometimes what happens is, it's not necessarily that a woman's attraction increased, is that her options decreased, which is setting you back. You feel what I'm saying? Which is okay, but if you still see, the thing is, you should have a plan of what you want to do. Right. So there's times where, like, for example, I remember this one chick where we were supposed to get together. I can't remember exactly what happened, but we didn't get together at that point. And then she texted me, and I was like, who's this? Because I didn't remember who it was. And then I remember, like, we spoke a month ago or something like that, whatever. But we never got together. So I said, who's this? She sends the picture of who she is. I was like, oh, it's this chick. So I say, yo, listen, let's get together and, hook up and have some fun. So we got together, we hooked up, we had some fun. So I didn't block her or talk about her face change. I just was like, yo, let's get together and fuck. You hit me back up after all this time. Let's get together and do it. You know what I'm saying? And we did it. And that's it. So, it's like, y'all just be randomly doing shit for, I don't know what reason. You said, what about women liking you after getting a taste of your personality? Well, yeah, that's a woman who has medium interest in you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So she's like,
can we go back real quick to the previous?
Mm-hmm. This one?
Yeah, I just want to say that a lot of you guys, you get in your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So you said the chick ghosted you, but came back randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So maybe she stopped texting you. But what a lot of you guys, if I was, I can almost guarantee that if I was to go through the thread of texting that you did with the girl, you weren't being a leader, you weren't being decisive, and you weren't making any plans, more than likely.
Right.
And so she thought you was just on some pen pal shit. So when you guys don't do anything decisive or make any plans, the woman thinks that they can contact you for communication attention at any time.
Right.
So you thought she ghosted you because she ain't replied to your last comment. But your last comment was about bullshit. You ain't try to set up a date. You ain't try to do nothing. You ain't try to even set up a time to smash necessarily. And I said I could almost guarantee, right? But what I'm trying to explain is that a lot of you guys is just, y'all trying to be a pen pal with these chicks and go back and forth forever.
Mm-hmm.
So you talking about bullshit. You ain't talking about doing nothing. So they pause on replying back to you because guys like me is making dates, meeting up with them, and fucking the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll quote unquote ghost you or not reply to you because you ain't really talking about nothing. Then you get into your feelings.
Right.
Then when she finally hits you back or whatever, or she's like, hey, let me check on such and such. You're over there in your feelings. So now you want to, I don't know what happened to your face and it changed. And you doing all of this shit out of spite, out of quote unquote revenge, because deep down you are a bitch ass yucca. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you blocked her and you told her all this bullshit, why do you care if her attraction increased?
Exactly.
Now you just on some passive aggressive bitch ass yucca shit. On some passive aggressive bitch ass nigga shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is why girls end up not liking y'all niggas, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not focused on yourself and what you really want. The whole time you're trying to make her like you.
Right, exactly.
Instead of setting up a plan for a date or to smash, you pen palling the bitch back and forth. Hey, did you see that last episode of such and such? Hey, did you watch A Little Mermaid? Yeah, it was still a good movie. It was nice. Yeah. Oh, so how you been? What'd you eat today? Blah, blah, blah. Set up a fucking time to meet the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Do something with her.
Right.
Or at least tell her, yo, I'm trying to smash.
Yeah, because what was the point of blocking her and telling her face changed? What was the point? Because obviously you was trying to holler at her before. She ghosted you, and then she responds. Now, if you wasn't interested, either just don't respond back, or just say, hey, what's up? But we supposed to get together, but I'm not really interested. Good luck. And that's it. What is all this extra shit? No, that's the real shit. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. So this says, what about women liking you after getting a taste of your personality? So yeah, so basically, that's women who usually have medium interest in you, because remember, a woman can get a taste of your personality in 60 seconds, bro. Y'all gotta understand this. So if she already is, if that moment, it's like, okay, I'm highly interested in this guy or I'm not. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times when a woman is not highly interested in you, she needs more of your personality. She needs more time. Remember, when women suggest, I got to get to know you more, I need more time to get comfortable, I got to get to know, anything that implies we can't do what you want to do now because I need more time to figure it out.
Right.
Whenever a chick's trying to figure it out, that means she don't like you that much. Right. And so what she's doing is that she's buying herself more time to either get a guy she really likes or to convince herself that she's liking you more.
Mm-hmm. Or just to waste your time, or to use your time and attention.
Right. Exactly. That's all that is. That's all that is. Says that's why you say being direct is the best course of action, because it eliminates those who will waste your time versus those who are about what you're about. Well, exactly. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, man.
Exactly.
That's what we're talking about. All right. So this one says, Miles Locar, y'all preaching so much game. Why won't y'all buy a church? I remember he's been talking about that for a minute. We might at some point.
Nigga, don't jump the gun, nigga. We got to do things in stages, nigga. Take it easy. We got to do things in stages. First we gotta make sure which state all y'all niggas is gonna come out to.
Exactly, that's right.
Hey, you never know. We might have Sunday service like Kanye and do pop-up church.
Exactly.
You know, different locations. Matter of fact, listen, man, Mr. Hits Jr., make sure you get a ticket to Vegas, man. Get your ticket to Vegas, bro. That's church. That's really church right now. You know what I'm saying? September 3rd, Labor Day weekend, we're going to be having the Definition of a Man seminar in Vegas, man. Get your ticket. And Vegas, exactly, Kason, Vegas will be church. That's a fact, man. So make sure y'all hit the link in there and get your tickets to Vegas. We also have VIP options, because there will be a cigar meet and greet Friday night. There will be infield go out and meet women boot camp on Saturday night. Right. And we're going to have the event on Sunday. There will be food, there will be drinks, there will be time for y'all to, walk around and shake hands with all the Game Kings. And as a matter of fact, a lot of the Game Kings from the New York seminar will be at the Vegas seminar. Kay Zagan will be there. Taekwondo will be there. You understand what I'm saying? We got Jay Roman coming through. We gonna have Afi coming through. Steve the Dean, Mr. Knight. It's gonna be ridiculous, man. Make sure y'all come through, man. It's gonna be so fire, man. It's gonna be so fire. So come out to Vegas. Hit the tickets is in the link, man, and we'll see y'all there.
Real shit. So Eli said, "What if no women are interested in me sexually? How do I change that?" Well, Eli, what you can do is go to the badboymembership.com, and we have a whole program on there called How to Increase Your Sex Appeal. You feel what I'm saying? So guys, go to badboymembership.com, check out the program How to Increase Your Sex Appeal. Listen, a lot of the questions you guys ask is on the memberships. It's on the Masculine Identity membership, and it's on the Bad Boy membership. So,
well, you know what? A really quick way to increase your sex appeal is to wash the bitch ass nigga off of you with Masculine Identity natural soap. Wash the simp off you. You know what I'm saying? Wash the bitch ass nigga off you. And you know what I'm saying? Look, it's an experience when you rub this soap on your wash rag or on your loofah or even directly onto your skin. The smell, the quality of the lather. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. The natural ingredients in my soap. Let me tell you what it does for you. It literally makes you feel like you're taking better care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So when you rub it on your skin and you smell the fragrance, and then you start to see the lather, and you realize, oh shit, this is quality shit that I'm putting on my skin, and I'm doing something of quality for myself. It changes your mindset.
Right.
You literally start to love yourself more, and you think to yourself, damn, I'm that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Everything down to my soap is high quality.
Mm.
So if my soap is high quality, then what does that say about the rest of me?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not just a soap, it's a mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I put natural ingredients in this bitch, bro. And it's the scent, the quality of the lather, the way it feels on you. I'm telling you. And then you come out the shower feeling squeaky clean and fresh. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Then you put on your cologne and your lotions, whatever you got. Me, I put on shea butter, and I might be selling some shea butter pretty soon too to go with the soap. You feel me?
Oh shit! It's about to
go down. Teach Hanley, I'm coming for that ass. But anyway.
Now you're gonna start seeing these fucking other content creators. They're gonna be like, "Hey guys, we're gonna show you 5 ways to look better, but first, let's talk about our sponsor, Masculine Identity Soap." I'm telling you, watch, you're gonna see that shit soon.
I'm telling you, bro. No, but seriously, I'm so serious, man. I'm so serious because I want you to understand. Like, look at the ingredients, man. Look at the ingredients. If y'all can see that real quick.
We put up to the screen. Hold on.
Can I get it to focus? Can I get it to focus? Yeah. All natural ingredients: shea butter, coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil, artesian water, lye, almond oil, and essential oils, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, it's all natural stuff. And
real shit.
You want to increase your sexuality? You want people to be interested in you sexually? You gotta start to treat yourself good on an intimate level.
Wash your ass.
Wash your ass. Because let me tell you something. Half of y'all niggas don't have a certain level of confidence to tell a woman to suck your dick. Why? Because you know that shit don't smell good.
Right.
But if you use something like this on when you wash your ass, you can confidently tell her, bitch, I'm gonna need you to get on your knees and suck my dick.
You know how you know a woman really like you though?
And then she gonna say this.
Yes, daddy.
Okay, go ahead.
When a woman really likes you, try to notice this. When you fucking with a girl and she's giving you head, and you know when you ready to take the dick out and put the condom on and fuck her, when you're trying to slowly take the dick out the mouth, but she just keep going, like she don't want to stop sucking. That's how you know when a bitch like you. I'm telling you, like because you be rock hard ready to get in the pussy, and she's still slurping and burping. You feel what I'm saying? She won't let it go. She's like,
or you getting ready. You telling her too, like, yo, go over there. Let me.
Right.
But right before she switched positions, she come back and take one last deep throat. Or
exactly right.
Shout out to my women out there who I got to tell you to stop giving me head.
Right, exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Truth be told, a lot of y'all niggas deal with women that you got to tell them to keep going.
Right, exactly. That's true. That's true. That's a fact. And it's like you look at the chick, she look like she's having more fun giving you head than you're getting head. Ain't that the crazy shit? You be like, God damn. You're like, oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Look, man.
Beautiful. It's like, God damn. I'm like, Boss Mac was right.
Dick is a gift.
That's some real shit. Oh my goodness. But anyways, let's get some more of these questions. Guys, you want to call up? We got another like 20 minutes and we're going to head up out of here, but call up. Call the number is 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392 is the number. So it says, what if my female friend call when the shorty I mess with is around me? What D Money? Is this the D Money I be calling in?
Yeah, same nigga.
Can't be D Money. This can't be D Money.
But why your chick calling you like that?
First of all, female friend? What do you mean? What are you talking about? So your female friend call you when the shorty you mess with is around me. So, okay, the shorty you messing with, first of all, what's the issue though? So if you got a female friend, which is crazy to me, and she call you when your chick is around, what's the issue? D Money, you got to call up. I don't understand what the issue is, bro. And that's crazy. That's a bunch of issues in one statement. You got a female friend, and then he worried about the chick he messing with response to the female friend. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That sounds like some Jonathan Majors fucking. You know what I'm saying? It says, I confirmed a date this morning and she said to change the time to an hour later, then said she'll have to make it up with first drinks on her. Same chick who wanted to order food, she canceled. What? Wait, I'm too confused. So is the date happening or did she cancel? I don't understand.
It sounded like she was trying to push it back, but then she just ended up canceling. Again, guys, usually if you set a plan for a date and a woman tries to change anything about the plan, usually that's a bad sign.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And a woman should be ready, willing, and able and happy to follow your plan to the letter, and that's it. Like once you start trying to change shit and, oh, can we push it back or can we do this or can we do that? There's something in her life at this moment in time that she's prioritizing over getting to know you. So you're better off just leaving it alone.
Right. Real talk. You said, have you ever stopped interacting with a woman because she was medium, low interest, and then this made her actually gain more interest? No. Well, this is the thing, right? So this is where it gets interesting. So if a chick has medium interest in you, right? And you just cut it off because you're like, this chick ain't she ain't really trying to make nothing happen, right? It depends on how you cut it off, because sometimes and it also depends on why she has medium interest in you. So, for example, follow me here. Let's say a woman you want to smash, right? But she has medium interest in smashing you, but she has high interest in you being her boyfriend. Okay, just understand what I'm saying. So the reason why she has medium interest in you is because she doesn't want to fuck you, because she's like, I would rather him be my boyfriend, so I'm trying to make him wait and do all that other shit women try to do. Right now, she may actually want to have sex with you, but she's like, I want him to be my boyfriend more than I want to have sex with him. But now if you say to her, listen, I'm trying to smash, but you seem like you ain't trying to smash. So you have my number. Holler at me when you want to smash. Now, what will happen is she might end up hollering at you to smash because she realizes that you just trying to do that and you don't want to be her man. So, but she might be attracted to you enough to smash. So then she might come back to you to smash. So it doesn't mean that she's necessarily gaining more interest. She just dropped her interest in you being her boyfriend and she's like, fuck it, I'll just have sex with him. But in general, if a woman has medium interest in you sexually and you're trying to have sex with her or medium to low interest in you sexually and you're trying to have sex with her and you bounce, she's probably not going to fucking hit you up because she's like, whatever, I'm not really interested in a guy like that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times what will happen is the reason why a woman will come back to you and chase you for that is because you set it up to say, I'm not interested in any of that other shit. I just want to hook up. And then she figures, well, she's not going to get what she wants specifically, but she's attracted to you enough to fuck you, which is why she comes back. But other than that, she ain't really coming back to you if you stop interacting with her if she has medium interest in you in general. You feel what I'm saying? So that just is what it is. So a lot of guys think, well, if I ignore this girl, she's going to be chasing me. No, sometimes you ignore a chick and she's gone, but because she wasn't really that interested in you in the first place. So it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Says, why does a woman want to work outside the home after marriage? What? I don't even know what the hell that means. What are we talking about? I have no idea. Call in global. Some of y'all got to call in with these questions. I'm like, what do y'all mean? What are y'all talking about? When you guys use the word swagger, what do you mean exactly? Is it possible to develop the right body language even if your internal vibe is still off?
When was the last time you used the word swagger, Lucario?
I said it today. I said niggas need swag.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is that it's really just
that word.
It's really just like it's like, see, the word swagger is not anything concrete. It's more so like just a vibe. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no right. So there's no thing that says, hey, this is what swagger is specifically, and that no, it's just it's just a slang to say that you have a certain type of vibe that a woman would be attracted to, whatever it is. But the thing is that he's asking to develop the right body language and all that other stuff.
But why would you want to think that your internal vibe is off? What do you?
That's what I'm saying. The fact that he's saying that means you ain't got no swagger. You see what I'm saying?
First of all, to have swag, you have to believe in yourself.
Right.
That's number one. So all that internal vibe is still off. Yeah, you're done. Like yes, like Lucario said, you have no swag. So it sounds like you need to do some internal work. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com, get on the membership and listen and watch all the videos, bro. You need everything.
Like basically you have no swag if you're trying to get swag.
Facts.
It's really that simple. Like it's like, and it's hard for people to understand shit like that, but it's really simple it's like, you know, when a person says like, I'm trying to be happy or I'm trying to pursue happiness so it's like, if you in that thought process, you're not happy. You know, like when they say you saying you want something or it's because you don't have it. So you're in lack. You know what I mean? It's that type of shit.
It's like when the Oracle in the Matrix, because I know all of you guys love the Matrix movies, right?
Right.
The Oracle says to Neo, she says, it's like being the one is okay. So remember when I think it was part 2, and she was explaining to him that he was the one,
right?
And she said, being the one is like being in love. So having swagger is a part of loving yourself.
Right.
You can't be told you're in love. You just know.
Exactly. Right.
You understand? So swag has everything to do with the truth being inside you. Swag has everything to do with inner confidence. Swag has everything to do with a certain level of what you know about yourself, and no one can make you doubt yourself.
Right.
That's what swag is about. So swag is not anything anyone can tell you. You just gotta know.
Tangible. Yeah, it's not a tangible thing. That's the thing. See, and again, this is like because of like, you know, pickup artistry and shit where niggas, you know, they're trying to calculate everything. See, there's certain things in a game that you can't, and this is why we saying earlier, you got to go out. so you can get social intelligence, because there's certain things you need to know and pick up on that can't be taught from one person to the other. It has to be taught through within yourself so that you internalize it and you understand it through the experience you have. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like this. It's like, I don't know. It's like saying kind of like, you know, how do you, like, it's almost like telling someone, how do you get angry? It's like, what? Like, someone can't really tell you how to get angry. You just feel anger in you based off an experience you had that made you feel a certain way.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But no one can teach you how you can be angry. You see what I'm saying? Like, you feel anger within you based off of something that you experience in a situation that caused that feeling to rise within you, and then you know what it is. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. So a lot of things are not anything that you can grasp that's tangible. It's internal that you recognize on your own through your own journey. This is why we tell you guys, you got to go out and meet women, talk to women, interact with women. And the reason why they say game recognize game is because those internal things that you feel or you experience, the other guy who has game also felt the similar thing. And this is why y'all recognize it. Like, oh yeah, I know what you're saying because this and this and that. And it's like y'all only understand each other on that level because y'all are actually doing the work.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're not doing the work, then you're not going to know it. Again, this is why I said motherfuckers be asking for receipts because they're not on the same level.
Right.
They've done the work. It's crazy.
Real quick, shout out to Sean B for the $5 Cash App. He says, hold on. 215, hold on 1 second. Don't go nowhere. 215, don't go nowhere. So shout out to Sean B for the $5 Cash App. He says, for when are we getting the masculine identity face wash? All right. Shout out to him. And then we also got Nicholas B for the $5 Cash App as well. And then we got 215. You on live with Lucari and Miles? Did you donate?
Yes, sir. This is Nick B. What's going on, fellas?
All right. What's going on, man? What's going on with you?
Yep.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell a quick story real quick about the topic on medium and low interest women. So I'm at a party and whatnot, and I see a shorty I'm feeling. So I'll go up to her and whatnot, introduce myself, say my 1-2, and I offer her the opportunity to fuck with me. So, you know, I give her my number, and I said, if you feeling me, you can hit me up and we'll make something happen.
Right.
So she hit me up that night. We make something happen. I said, all right, you cool with this? Going here, this, that, and the third. She said, yeah. So, all right, we set up the date for the weekend. So after that, I said, all right, cool. I'll see you Saturday. I hit her up the night before to make sure she's still good with the plans. And she says, nah, I didn't hear from you, so I made other plans to go to the beach with my fam. So I said, okay, cool. So what that tells me is that's like medium interest. So I said, all right, bet. If you was feeling me, you wouldn't have made those other plans and you wouldn't have assumed that I canceled because of whatever reason.
Right.
So I said, all right, bet. It was nice meeting you. I'm going to keep it moving since I see it's low interest.
Right.
So what I could have did was I could have said, all right, well, you hit me up when you free and when you available. But the fact that she didn't communicate that she made other plans already.
Right.
I just had to charge her.
Yes. Yes.
And that chick was bad. But looks don't matter. If you're not following my program and you have bad communication and you showing that low, medium interest, it ain't worth chasing you and hanging around in your rafters to get free attention out of me.
Exactly. Bro, let me tell you what happened, bro. You set the date for the weekend.
Right.
She at the time she ain't had any other plans.
Right.
And she was gonna see you. But then when her fam was like, oh, we're going to the beach this weekend. She was like, fuck that nigga, I'm going to the beach.
Right, exactly.
You understand? Because and she told on herself too. I don't understand why she told on herself. Because if she had just said, I didn't hear from you, so I didn't think we was still doing anything, right? That's one thing.
Right.
But when she said we going to the beach, because who don't like going to the beach, nigga?
Right.
As soon as I heard you say that, she said that, you know, she was like, I'm going to the beach. Fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying? She really told on herself, because if it was really that, if she was like you said, if she was interested and not hearing from you was the thing, she at least would have been like, hey, you know, are we still good for Saturday night? Or hey, I haven't heard from you. Is everything cool? Or you understand what I'm saying? If she was really, really interested in fuck with you, bro. And truth be told, you don't, once you meet somebody, set the shit up, you don't have to call a bitch, bro.
Right, because if she was interested in you, when you hit her up to confirm, she would have went on the date with you and she would have said, hey, I'm glad you hit me up because my family was going to go to the beach and I was going to go with them, but I'm glad you hit me up. So, because you know what I'm saying? I would have rather seen you. But basically, she chose the beach over you. You see what I'm saying? Which means she didn't have high interest.
And she could have played it. She could have played it and invited you. I mean, of course, you would still have to say no. You understand? But she could have at least played it to where she's showing some type of that she's sorry or that she's interested or that something like, hey, would you like to come to the beach? Well, if not, can we reschedule or something? You understand? But them type of situations, you have to know when a woman is choosing other things over you, and you have to take that as a clear indicator that she's not worth your time because she's not prioritizing you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Real shit.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for sharing your story, man. You got any other questions or anything?
No problem, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
All
y'all
right.
have a good one.
Appreciate the call, brother. Thanks for sharing your story, man. You take it easy. Be safe out there.
Peace.
All right. And then let me see. Hold on.
You got any more calls on there?
No, we ain't got no calls, but I got a shout out to Christian G for the $5 super chat. He said there's a question in the chat. So a question in the chat from Christian G. If we could find that.
Christian G?
Yeah, that's all it says. It says question in the chat, and it says Christian G.
You talking about this right here? Kristen Goggins? That one?
I guess so, yeah. Okay.
So it says, why do you guys ask the question, why should a woman have sex with you? Wouldn't I be doing things that help me to get women? Wait, hold on. The last part of that I'm confused. You said, wouldn't I be doing things to help me get? Well, I'll answer the first part. You said, why do you ask the question, why should a woman have sex with you? So the question is for you to assess yourself.
Right.
Because because Steve asked that a lot and he says, well, why should she want to fuck you?
That's what I was going to say. That's a question that Steve be asking, first of all. But
But I think it's a great question because what it does is that it gets you to understand yourself and say, because this is the thing. If I say to you, why should she want to fuck you? But you can't give a reason, then you shouldn't be surprised why she's not trying to fuck you. You see what I'm saying? It's that simple. You see what I mean? It's that simple. So if you can, so there's really no right answer, but the fact that you can't give a reason is the issue.
Exactly.
If you could say anything, you could be like, yo, man, she should want to fuck me because I got a big ass dick. And, I'm fucking, fun to be around. And, she could tell by the way I'm talking to her that she going to have a good time. I'm going to give her multiple orgasms or something. Like, what is it that would make her want to do that? Right. You feel me? But if you can't say it or realize it or recognize it, then that's part of the reason why you're having an issue. You're having a problem. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't even tell us why she should want to. And if you can't, then the answer is she shouldn't, which is why you're having the issue anyway. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. So let me see what other question. It says, what's your opinion on your main chick, not girlfriend yet, following random guys on Instagram? Should I say something about it?
All right.
We'll get back to this question after. We'll go ahead, Miles.
Yeah. All right. So we got 216. You on live with Lakari and Miles. Did you donate?
My name's Jay. I'm 26 and I'm from Texas.
And did you donate?
Nah, man, I don't gotta donate, man. I never donate on Sunday.
Oh, okay. All right. Peace, bro. On this show, you got to donate. So call back on Sunday.
Man, nah, that's
all right. Peace, bro. All right. Cool.
This thing is on some bullshit. All right. So look at this question. This is hilarious. It says, what's your opinion on your main chick, not your girlfriend yet? Bro, you already fucked up. How the fuck is she your main chick? She's not your girl. Your main chick is your girl. So what are you talking about?
He must mean the main chick he's vetting, or the main chick that he's focused on to become his girl. But you still can't call her your, like, come on, man.
Exactly. So that's not your girl. So therefore, following a random guy on Instagram, should I say something about it? No. And the thing is, see, oh my god, y'all motherfuckers at this Instagram shit. These, like, yo, I can't stand motherfuckers on Instagram. They be like, yo, you following, you liking pictures, nigga. That's what Instagram's about. But anyway, but you know, people always scared somebody gonna be fucking a girl. But bruh, here's the thing: if you feel some type of way about that shit, don't even have a relationship, bro. It's over. You done. You finished, bro. Just leave that chick alone. Just keep it moving, bro. Because if you say something about it, you're already showing that you're an insecure motherfucker and you can't have a smooth, successful relationship with a woman with that type of mentality. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? This ain't even your girl yet, and you feel some type of way about her following niggas on Instagram. That's crazy. So, bro, you gotta stop that shit, man. Gotta stop it. Let me see. Hold on. It says, how much of the world's social issues around men's mental health could be solved by having the game be required learning in school? How many disgruntled men would get to the point of violence? I don't, bro. They can't teach us in schools. There's not enough niggas with game to even teach that shit. Is it a sign of low interest if a girl asks me what we're doing after I've already told her the date, time, and place on the first date? What? Well, the thing is this, man. If you told her the date and the time and the place, then she should already know what you're doing. Because you already told her the place of where y'all gonna be, so that should tell her what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? But if she's you know, asking that or trying to pry for more information, that's just usually a chick that's just trying to fucking get more attention out of you.
Right.
You understand?
It sounds like a chick that's talking to a whole bunch of niggas and she didn't remember what you texted before and didn't bother to scroll back up. Or she deleted the previous thread and now she's trying to figure out, oh, wait, which nigga is this?
Mm-hmm. I'm like, what? I'm like, I already told you we going to get drinks. Fuck you mean what are we doing? I matched with a girl. She seemed highly interested. I made my intentions known from the jump. She agreed, but then unmatched the next day. Was there something I did, or was she seeking attention? Well, she wasn't highly interested, bro. She unmatched. She was over.
She seemed highly. And that's another thing too, guys. The game is not about trying to get women to like you. Why do y'all give a fuck so much about their level of interest?
Right.
Do what you want to do. See if she's responding like you need her to respond. If not, keep it the fuck moving. Mm-hmm. Like, your lives could be so much simpler if y'all would focus on yourselves a little more, man.
Right. Exactly. That's real shit. That's real shit. What's a good amount of women I should have in my rotation? Well, Ellie, you talking about a rotation already, and the last question you asked is what if chicks don't find you sexually appealing? So you jumping the gun, bro. What are you even talking about? You know what I'm saying? You should call up because some of y'all that ask questions in the chat, y'all really need to be calling up, to be honest, because y'all say certain things and it's just like you keep asking all these questions where y'all could get more of a clear, a more clear answer if you called up.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, some of y'all might need some coaching to even take it further.
And other than that, how can we tell you how many women you can manage, bro? Right. How can we tell you how many women you can manage?
Right.
Come on, man.
How do we get access to the Discord, Miles? Do we need to join the membership?
No, I do YouTube lives and Instagram lives in the morning. I just call it a Discord. It's not is really not a Discord. It's because like I maybe I got to do more research, but I think when people have a Discord, that like they actually have their own internet server that people have access to or some shit like that. I just call it a Discord because, you know, but it's really just a YouTube live. So I do it. If you want to be a part of it, just subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get an announcement for when I go on. I do it Monday through Friday, and I get on YouTube Live. And then after that, I do it for like a half hour, 45 minutes. And then I get on Instagram Live and do another half hour to 45 minutes on Instagram. I do that every morning, Monday through Friday. So all you got to do is follow me on Instagram, Miles in the Game on Instagram, or follow me or subscribe to me on YouTube, Miles in the Game on YouTube. All
right. Chris says a mouthpiece, the biggest thing when it comes to getting women.
Pause.
I mean, it's a really big component, but just in general, you know, understand everything matters. You see what I'm saying? With all of it. So you want to be a well-rounded motherfucker. So this is why when dudes, you know, talk about just looks, I'm like, yeah, looks, you know, can be important, but it's not just looks. When niggas just talk about, oh, well, I got money. Okay, money could be important in certain situations, but it's not just money. Niggas talk about, you know, oh, the mouthpiece. Mouthpiece is a big part of it, but, you know, if you have all the other shit all we're, you know, fucked up, then you see what I'm saying? Like, you want to make sure all of the things are in place to make shit pop off the way you want it to pop off. You feel what I'm saying? Ahmed said, how do you donate to call in? The top of the chat, click one of those links for the Cash App or the PayPal, donate, and then call up. You feel what I'm saying? So we at overtime now. So I'll give you guys another 5 minutes and we're gonna wrap this shit up. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to call in, now is the time to do it. Don't be waiting because we're about to wrap this stuff up. But yeah, man, make sure you guys go get the soap, man, because you know the sale is on. Get the motherfucking soap. Get the Masculine Identity soap. The sale is on right now.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. Make sure you get that shit going. You feel what I'm saying?
Wash the simp off of you, man.
Exactly. Make sure you guys get that shit cracking, man.
And as y'all can see, hit up the badboymembership.com, hit up masculineidentitymembership.com, and also get your tickets for Vegas, man. The link is in the chat right now. Hit the link in the chat right now to get your tickets to Vegas, man.
Yeah, and the ticket's gonna be. I mean, the link to the ticket's gonna be below this video when you watch the rebroadcast. So if you're watching this on a rebroadcast, click the link. It's the first link at the bottom of this video to get tickets to the Game Kings 2 seminar in Vegas. So make sure you guys go check that out. Also, the link for the Masculine Identity soap is gonna be below this video. You feel what I'm saying? Also for the Bad Boy membership and the Masculine Identity membership below this video. So make sure you guys get all that shit cracking.
Real quick, so Christian Goggins sent in another $5 Cash App, and he says, for Q, I guess question, it says, is seducing a woman mean chasing her? Y'all niggas got to get your grammar up.
Right.
Is seducing a woman mean chasing her?
It's seducing a woman chasing her. It's not necessarily, but it has an element of chasing in it. Because what happens is that part of the reason why you need to seduce her is because she's not highly interested. So if a woman's not highly interested, there's a portion of you having to sort of go after her because she's not fully there. You see what I'm saying? She's not fully interested. She's not fully invested. So there is a portion of chasing and seduction. But the thing is that when it comes, like if you're like good at seducing, right? What you're doing is that you have to look at, is the woman, you know, coming closer to you as you're seducing her. So a person who's bad at seducing or thinks they're seducing, they'll do certain things and the woman is staying in the same place or she's moving away from him. A good seducer notices the woman coming more towards his side of things. You see what I'm saying? So he's still chasing in a sense because she's not all the way there, and there's still part of her that's like, you know, on the other side, but he sees that she's actually moving forward to his direction. You see what I'm saying? Because if a chick isn't moving forward to your situation, then you're not really seducing correctly. You know what I'm saying? If she's staying in the same space or she's moving further away, then your seduction's not working. You understand? And then you're really chasing. You see what I mean? So that's what it is. But I have programs on the Bad Boy membership that teach you how to seduce if you want to seduce. You feel what I'm saying? I teach you how to do it correctly. So go to badboymembership.com to check that out. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure that shit goes down. All right, so I think that's pretty much it, man.
Yeah, we're good.
Anything else?
That's
all
it.
right. So guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in. And make sure you guys go get the Masculine Identity soap on the sale. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. And for the Father's Day sale, you feel what I mean?
All right.
And also make sure you guys look out for me and see you tomorrow at noon for the show, and look out for all the other shows we are going to do during the week.
Real quick too, I don't know if she reached out to you, Lucario, but we Island Girl Q, she reached out to me, so I'm supposed to be on the
joint tonight, the
Anton Daniel panel.
Okay.
Tonight.
What they talking about? They said what they talking about.
Nah, she didn't tell me. But she reached out to me on Instagram or whatever. So if any of y'all already fuck with the Anton Daniel, or if y'all want to go to that channel, it's Anton Daniels. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, Anton Daniels channel. Yeah, just check that out.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can get the thing and put it in the chat. Anton Daniels. Yeah, here we go. Boom, and then let me get the bam, boom, and then put it in the Yeah, so if y'all want to see that, I'll be on there tonight on the panel. So if y'all want to check that out tonight and all that jazz, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys. So yeah.
All right, man. So guys, we out of here. We holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone.
We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle. Struggle creates strength. And strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
You put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
If you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
As you know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Ladies and gentlemen,